So I went over to her and I said, "Excuse me, would you allow me to take your portrait?" She graciously agreed. She took the book that she was reading and placed it at the base of the headstone, and then got behind the headstone and cuddled it as if she's hugging her son. Now, I was so moved by the humanity of this moment that I didn't even notice that the book she's reading is the Quran. And I didn't even read what was on the headstone, that it was a Muslim name. I was looking at her body language, her tenderness as a mother. And it wasn't until I got back to the magazine and I was editing all my pictures that I noticed that in this picture, there's another story. So we published this picture in the magazine along with 30 other pictures as a giant photo essay, and we called it Service. And we published it about 3 weeks before Senator Barack Obama and Senator John McCain's election night. And our mission was not to divide. Our mission was to instigate respectful debate at a time when America was fundamentally divided. 2 or 3 days later, after publication, General Colin Powell went on the news, and he made what became a historic announcement. It was a program called Meet the Press, and the news anchor was called Tom Brokaw. He said that even though he's a Republican, he can no longer support John McCain. And tonight, he was going to endorse Senator Barack Obama for president. Tom Brokaw said, "With great respect, General, you're one of the most admired members on Capitol Hill. This is a devastating blow to the Republican Party because it's 16 days before election night. And with you comes large portions of the Pentagon, as well as many moderate Republican support. This could swing the election. What on earth made you change your mind?" And he went on to describe this picture. He said, "Let me be clear. John McCain is a very, very good man. He's about as non-discriminatory as any man could be. And he's even a friend of mine," he said. "But I have been to many rallies of the Republican Party lately, and I am starting to see something at the back of the room that makes me nervous." He said, "I'm starting to see people chant that Obama is a Muslim and he might be associated with terrorists." He said, "Firstly, he's not. He's a Christian. But the correct answer is, what if he was a Muslim? What's wrong with being a Muslim in America? We are the most beautiful country in the world because we are made of our beautiful differences." He said, "I saw a picture of an American Muslim who gave the greatest sacrifice you could ever give to your country, that is her son's life. And I would be very proud to stand by her side as a fellow American. And even though I fundamentally disagree with many of Obama's economic policies, I hope as a person he will represent something more inclusive in our society, and that must come above politics." This picture was voted after the election the most powerful picture of the entire election campaign. And it wasn't of Obama, who I had worked with, or John McCain, who I'd also had the privilege to work with. It wasn't of anyone famous or powerful. It was of an ordinary person who expresses what we all go through in life, that we all love and we all lose. This must not be regarded as a victory for the Democrats. It must not be regarded as a loss for the Republicans. This must be regarded as evidence that sometimes we can rise above politics and make a decision based on unity and compassion.